Hi, I'm Ann Sagendorph, and I'm starting a series of, are you ready for this? Imperfect videos. And I'm starting it for two reasons. One, because it's time for me to come out of hiding, and two, because it might help you if you've ever hidden. So the first thing I want to say is it's scary to do video, and it's scary to market, for goodness sakes. My story is this. When I was a little girl and I lived with my dad and my stepmother, she told me that I was arrogant. I was 9, right? That I was arrogant and I should not use the word I. That's not I, it's I, like I am. And it really had a huge impact on me, as you can imagine. And so for many, many years, up until recently actually, and people who know me will be so surprised by this, but there was a place that I always hid. So I want to talk about it a little bit today to maybe give you relief. It'll certainly give me relief because I'm coming out of hiding. But here's the deal. Why do we hide? We hide because we're afraid people aren't going to like us, because we're afraid we'll get rejected. And for me, besides those two, there was also the piece that I would just be overlooked and dismissed. And I would have rather done anything than to be rejected or dismissed, overlooked, not noticed. And what's interesting is that, in my business, people would be surprised that I was saying this on this video. But the truth is, that's how I lived. And every time I would start to do a video, and I have videos on my website, so obviously I did some before, but they had to be perfect. They had to be about business. They couldn't be about me talking to you about something that might be going on in you too. So part of this video is to give you relief. And, I just want, people to look at, are they afraid that they're unwanted? Are they afraid they'll be neglected? One of my great teachers, Matt Kahn, talked about this recently when he was talking about core wounds, which we often see in people as their ego, their reactions, etc. And what I realized is that my core wounds were both being unwanted and also neglect. And what's really interesting in terms of my own life, and you can see where you fit in this, before I was 10, I had basically lived with my mom, my real mom, and my dad, then my aunt and uncle, and then my dad and stepmother. So I had lived 3 different places as a kid from birth to about, after 9 I was there. And wow, how that impacts you is you never know where you fit, even though these people loved me and all that kind of stuff. So I want you to just pay attention to yourself. Are you holding yourself back? Are you afraid to get on a video or say what you really want to say in your marketing? Because we have this life here. And we are such a powerful influence in the world when we let ourselves be that. We are here to have impact. The world right now is so upside down. And most of the people that I work with are really doing something that changes the world, that heals the world, that makes things better for someone. And yet, oftentimes, we're the people that doubt ourselves the most. It's amazing. Narcissists never doubt themselves. They do deep, deep, deep down, but not to the world. And we oftentimes can get hooked into doubting ourselves. One of the things that came up for me in even doing this first imperfect video was, I won't be pretty enough. And I want you to have the opportunity to look and see what your place is, that piece in you that keeps you hidden, that stops you from moving out into the world and expanding so that you can help heal the world, change the world, have a kinder world. And I'd love to hear from you. You can go to our website, www.thepowerofbusinessandstyle.com, and let me know just exactly what your pieces are that hold you back.